going on, good people? Yours truly, Easy Deezy, one of the hosts of Chop Shop. Episode 120, 121, one of these episodes. I got to get count. I got to get better with my
count.
Get
it together, man.
That's my bad. That's an exciting weekend, man. I was up late. My bad. I do apologize. So without further ado,
it's your fault.
Please don't be that person today. Please don't be that person today. I'm not on that today. I'm not gonna do that with you today. To my far left, the one and only AK Rough Greg Doss. How you feeling tonight, young man?
Feel me how I always do, and I ain't on the far left.
You far left and gonna get furrer as the show progresses. The man in the middle, our special guest this evening, is one of the co-hosts of Chop Shop as well. Celebratory mood with the Falcons win late last night. The one and only world famous Reverend Waldo, Dade City's finest.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mike, for the applause out there. Mike representing.
Shout out to Mike.
Shout out to Mike, no doubt.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so with this really big sports weekend we just had.
Huge.
Let's revisit the fight first of all. Bud Crawford jumped up 2 weight classes and put on a very, very impressive display as he defeated Canelo Alvarez on all cards. And I want to get your input. And I'll go to Greg Doss first. Greg Doss is the purist of boxing. We've had detailed conversation. And I posed the question yesterday, do you put him in GOAT status? And I'll go to Greg Doss first.
Is he the GOAT? No. Is he a great fighter? Yeah, without a doubt. And they know the thing that's beautiful is there's no controversy. He won.
Okay.
Yeah, he won.
Yeah, he definitely did business. World famous Reverend Waldo, what's your take on that?
I feel like he's definitely in the GOAT discussion. Never lost a fight. The things he's done, nobody ever has done before. Moving up in weight class, several weight classes, to take on a very formidable opponent and beat him the way he did. That definitely deserves to be in the GOAT category.
Now, this is where it's going to get tricky, and I just want to ask this question and see what y'all think. Put him against Floyd, each in their prime, who wins? I'll stay with you. Floyd wins?
Floyd.
Yeah.
I thought I might have said Bud, but okay. Y'all think Floyd, huh?
Yeah.
Floyd a little more offense too, and his defense to Floyd.
Okay.
Hold on. Why we talk about Floyd? Why do people disrespect Floyd Mayweather so much? He wins.
But let me say this though. I think he did fight a lot of guys past their prime.
And then you got to think about in his prime, like what weight class they gonna fight at? 147.
That's true. But I mean, he caught a lot of guys late. But I mean, he definitely 50. You can't deny that. 50-0 is 50-0. He's undefeated. He ran the table, didn't lose anybody. And probably put a different financial outlook on the boxing game. He brought a lot of
without
money
a
to
doubt.
it. So when you look at the money that was being made prior to him putting his touch on it, it's totally different. My vivid Floyd memory is he was fighting somebody, and the Patriots were playing the Steelers.
Yeah.
In the AFC Championship game, and he said, "Who you got your money on?" Floyd heard the conversation and said, "Patriots." In the middle of just squaring up, I said, "That's crazy." But Floyd definitely was that guy. Exciting week of college football this past weekend. South Florida got brought down to earth. A humbling defeat, 49-12 at University of Miami. So
I took the 17.5, which I shouldn't.
Didn't we talk about that?
Yeah, I still took it, dogs. Man, that was a lot of points, bro.
And what I tell you?
They got their ass whooped.
No, but what I tell you? What did Vegas do 2 weeks in a row? Same line, right? 2 weeks in a row.
So they get you on one, lure you in.
The exact same number. I said that number don't move. Don't stay away from it.
And Waldo jumped on it and paid the price for it.
I believed.
You believed.
I believed.
Well, I believe you. You know the other thing we talked about, Waldo, I said they're still college kids and they would have to get up 3 weeks in a row.
But I didn't expect them to win the game.
No, you said recover.
That's it.
I thought they were.
Just being able to get up, I think they were able to get up but not win.
This may sound bad. Had we played the 2 games and put a BCU in between and then played them, we probably covered because that means the downtime would have been different and you come back up to play again. But they just 2 weeks in a row getting up, You know, we
And
gonna
then
step it in.
traveling on top. I mean, even though you're in the state, that's a lot. So now we move forward. SEC this past weekend did really well. Well, not the conference matchups, but you had Texas A&M go to South Bend and beat Notre Dame. Notre Dame's now 0-2.
Yeah, they ain't won a game.
Yeah.
So, rumblings.
So how long they got for Freeman before he get fired, bro?
I asked Doss that Sunday morning.
The first thing you're gonna go back to is my man that made Raheem ain't been on a ESPN talk show since, because he went off because they fired the coach.
Willingham, Ty Willingham.
Ty Willingham,
Yeah. I'll say this: that the Miami game they could have won. The Texas A&M game they should have won. And now Texas A&M got a quarterback in the Heisman Trophy talk.
Yeah, and he got a couple more games that, big games where he will get to, show his gifts.
Display them Heisman moments.
Yeah, well, he definitely had a couple on Saturday night.
Then you also had Alabama kind of, I guess, came back.
Don't do that.
Well, let me finish. They whipped Wisconsin, so I mean, a lot of people are back on that
Wisconsin is a
train.
formidable opponent.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay.
All you can do is play who they put in front of you. I mean, so let's say Alabama, it's only September, so even like Notre Dame will have probably to run the table and get some help to be in the 12, but also they're Notre Dame. So if you take a 2-loss Notre Dame team and a 1-loss South Florida, who you think going?
Notre Dame.
South Florida.
Notre Dame.
South Florida go because we'll win the
No, it's not on conference anymore. They going on the 12 best teams.
It's gonna be dang. Be dang.
Okay, well I'm just saying, it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. Georgia, impressive win in Knoxville, beat Tennessee. So now we got Florida, who had so much hype going into the season, now at 1-2, and now they're about to run a gauntlet.
Who was hype about Florida? Like,
well, Gator fans. Let me say that.
Yeah, like
Gator fans.
Ain't nobody on ESPN talking about Florida gonna do this, and just people around here to burn the ball.
No, what happened? Will the real Florida Gators please stand up?
Right. It was just
So do you think the Miami game gets out of hand this Saturday?
Of course.
I think the line is starting out at 10, right? 9.5, something like that.
They finna beat the brakes off Florida.
No, they're not.
Okay.
Okay.
They're still in-state rivals.
They don't never play, so they not rivals.
But the kids are. The kids know each other. They're gonna play tough.
Okay. And
Hell, we don't turn the ball over 5 times. The whole lot could be close. The Gators' defense can play with it.
Yeah, but I think Miami has a little more weaponry on offense than
absolutely.
LSU does. LSU has a really, really good defense and they're very opportunistic. So then, like you
young
say,
boy
you
from
get 5
Zephyr Hills
picks.
out there doing the thing.
Shout out DJ Pickett, man,
yeah.
former guest on Charles. I got him a pick, the last pick of the game actually. So now as we get into the NFL, the big news today is Joe Burrow and the toe. They looking at surgery for 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months a long time,
Jake Browning coming in for
Jake Browning won the game, man.
He did, and was 4-3 when he played a couple years ago when Burrow got hurt.
Yeah.
So, and you got Jamar Chase, who
I feel like
can guard.
I feel like I could be the quarterback for the Bengals.
Don't do that.
With them receivers out there, just throw it.
No, but
Just throw it, bro. With them receivers out there, with Higgins,
Joe
Chase.
Burrow's all right, but I'm gonna bring this to people's attention. What did he opt for instead of getting somebody on the line?
He
wanted to pay his receiver.
He got receivers, and I mean, but quiet as kept though. That same team, they went to the Super Bowl.
Still terrible.
And that's fine. He had a terrible line 4 years ago to the Super Bowl.
You gonna let me you wing it?
That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just throwing it, bro.
You ain't gonna.
Yeah, Tay said they called Green Bay about Malik Willis, but I mean, I look at Cincinnati they're going to outscore you, and that's what they're doing. Teams that don't have good offenses, they're going to look a little tough against them, but just teams that get them down and score, Cincinnati's going to score. Now, if you stop them from scoring, then you definitely have, and really you sit back and think about it, what team in the NFL that you've seen outside the Southwest Atlanta Falcons last night has a defense that you would be nervous about, truthfully?
Actually,
NFL.
they're bad.
Huh?
Typically, it would be Cleveland, but they're
Cleveland got a good defense, bro.
Good, very good defense.
they have
I'm
a
sure
stout
it's a good
defense.
defense. You're gonna watch them tonight. The Chargers got a good defense, and so do the Texans.
Okay.
Yeah, the Texans defense, they
really
straight,
stout.
yeah.
They get to the quarterback. It's gonna be a good matchup tonight.
The Falcons get to the quarterback too. They had 6 sacks the other day. But we ain't talking about. We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that later. Like I said,
My bad.
that's I don't want
My
to
bad.
jump the gun in the conversation. We have some Kansas City Chiefs. Last year's runner
Really
for the
good
Super
defense.
Bowl, now 0-2. Some people say they can weather the ship.
They
Rasheed
can.
Rice comes back.
It's
First
more
two
games.
games. Storms. First two games.
It's
And two of the teams in their division are going to have a loss after tonight.
Two of the teams in what division?
In Kansas City's division, they're going to only be one game behind two teams. The
Well,
Broncos have lost
and then somebody gonna be 2-0 also.
yeah, one team.
one.
Yeah, one and then one will be okay. So
And they still get to
they
see
still haven't
one
played
of them
divisional
twice.
games. So I mean, they still in the hunt.
Chargers beat them.
Yeah, Chargers wouldn't week.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Fouling me. You're right. So that's tough. So I look at
And that was a very winnable game.
right, but then like when you ask yourself, like you look at that game.
They don't got nobody you scared of on offense no more.
See, that's the thing. And you got guys hurt and you got guys suspended.
They don't got nobody you scared of on offense. Who you scared of besides Pat Mahomes?
That's true too.
Yeah.
That you
Cause
really
it
gotta
ain't
prepare
Travis
for.
Kelce no more.
It ain't Pacheco.
Do you? I still think they can turn it around. Like just
Oh,
a matter
I mean,
of
they
win.
can turn it around.
They're
Of
going
just a
course.
matter
to
of
win the
win.
division.
Of course they can turn it around, but at the same time though, like, who are you looking to? Like, they ain't got nobody that's
Okay.
Somebody has to
fear
win
in
the
it,
division.
though.
I'm finna go back.
Somebody
I'm
has to
finna
win
go
the
back.
division, right? Somebody has to win the
Somebody
division.
win the division. I'm finna pose this to y'all.
It's gonna be the Chargers.
Going back to my old
think
school
so,
hip hop.
I think so.